or let's get real. Hey guys, welcome back to Cherie James Real, and today we're going to talk about the movie, and today I'm going to give you the Cherie James Real review. So enjoy and let's get real. Or, guys, I did my makeup a little bit, and if you notice, the background for today's video is a little different, so let's try not to stare at it. I'm in my room tonight and it's a little messy, but hey, who isn't? I'm not trying to hide nothing. Well, I am. I don't want you guys to see it. So let's talk about today. So I went and saw The Greatest Showman again for the second time, and I saw Jumanji for the first time today. I went and took my daughter with me. She was my movie date. So let's talk about the movie. Let's talk about Jumanji first. So let's just say that movie was hilarious. I feel like it was like a bunch of white people in the movie theater with us. First of all, I just want to say real quick, I'm not racist, but I am real, and I hope that what I have to say about anything doesn't offend anybody. If it does, hey, don't watch it. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel about certain things. So, like I said, I feel like it was probably a lot of white people in the movie theater. And the movie that we went to was hilarious. I was not shy about laughing. Shit, it was funny. I laughed. Ha ha! I laughed. And that was that. And of course, some people probably was looking at me weird. I don't care. It was funny. But, oh, alert, if you have not watched it, and if you plan on watching it, don't continue watching, skip, whatever. I thank you for viewing for the little bit that you did, but go home past it, because I am about to spill some serious tea about the movie. And hey, if you don't want to hear any spoilers, I suggest you pass it, because I'm really about to start talking some real stuff. So first of all, the movie started off with the little kids. Well, it started off like a boy or whatever from like the 80s or the 90s. It started off with him playing the game or whatever, and we fast forward to him to like the the current little kids or whatever, the ones who got into detention. Obviously, if you watch the trailer, you know how to go, blah blah blah. And then it started with them in the jungle. First of all, Kevin Hart, hilarious. The Rock was hilarious. Like, every time they kept dying, like when they entered, they would like drop down or whatever. And like when The Rock dropped down, he would have like this awesome ass, like, literally, if you was a fan of wrestling back in the day when he was in his prime, I feel like that was the type of interest that he needed to have. Like, fist down on the ground. Like, that's just how it really should have ended. That's just how he should have entered every time he came in. All that, for real. But all of that, the other characters, hilarious. But there was some stuff, obviously, that you can clearly tell that there was not any black writers, because I'm just going to say this simple. I feel kind of bad that Kevin Hart had to play like the token black guy, and it's like, he had to be the one to deliver all of the funny lines and stuff, and really had to say certain things that everybody was feeling. Like, seriously, I'm not jumping off no damn cliff. I should have been in the movie, and I should have been like the fifth person there. This should have been like that little voice in their head, like, bitch, don't you go jumping off no damn cliff. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. It ain't that serious. Don't be jumping on the motherfucking cliffs. Who doing that shit? Should have also been the whole scene with the rhinos. No. Hell no. If that motherfucker would have pushed me off the aircraft, nigga, you coming with me. I'm dragging shirts. I'm pulling shirts. I'm slapping on your bald head. You going with me. You going with me. Like everybody else there, you couldn't decide to throw anybody else there. You decided to throw the only black guy, and then the short one at that, and then the fact that I don't have no like, my weakness is speed, nigga. Like, I feel like attacked in a way. Like, I ain't got no speed. I just felt attacked, for real. Like, attacked. And then skip forward, we get to Nick Jonas in the scene. I was waiting for him like the whole entire movie. Come on now, Nick Jonas. When he came in, at first I didn't know who he was, because they was not really trying to speak about it, but I started getting hints like, wait a minute, is he that kid from the beginning of the movie who they really didn't talk about? And it turned out that he was. and he thought that he was still back in the same time or whatever that from when he first entered the game. So he really didn't realize how much time had passed. So he was supposed to went into the game like in the 90s, and I'm guessing the time that the kids went is like current time, 2017. So when they all come out the game and they beat the game, the other kids who were there, they go back to their present time of how it was when they left the game. And him, I'm thinking like when he come out, he gonna go back to the present time that it is now. And I figure that of course he's gonna be an adult. He's not gonna come out as like the same kid that he went in. He's gonna come out as an adult. And that's not the shit that really got to me. It was the fact that when this nigga got out of the van, nigga had 3 kids. Like, wait a minute, you was stuck in this game for 20 years. You come out with a wife. When you went in as a teenager. So if y'all come out the game at the same place that you was when you went in, please explain to me where the hell them 3 kids come from, and it's imaginary wife or a girlfriend or whatever that happened to have 3 kids. Like, bitch, where's the logic? And then what made it even creepy is that he named his youngest baby Bethany. You name a fucking couple-month-old baby after the girl who was in the game with you. Like, seriously, how you do that? How you do that? Like, that's some weird So I feel like the writers, you slipped on that part, and you really, really should have, like, tied the loops together, because that was 100% creepy. I was just, like, bad, all of that bad, seriously. But overall, I'll give the movie a B. I'll give it a B. Just a B. No B plus. No B plus, because you failed on the ending. I give you a B. Now let's get to The Greatest Showman. That, oh my god, seriously guys, if you have not seen it, please hurry up and go see it before it goes out in theaters. Seriously, that movie is absolutely incredible. It was my second time watching it, and I plan to see it again. I do. Alone or not. But I absolutely love it. Every character in the movie was absolutely incredible. Seriously. The cast members, if you don't know about them and they up and coming, bitch, get prepared, because everybody in that cast was serving, honey. Especially, I think her name was Keto or Kelly, I don't know. Her character name was Lenny. She played Letty. She played the bearded lady. She was serving me, y'all. She was serving me. Titties galore, voice, all of that. She was just giving me life, honey. And then Hugh Jackman, I didn't really know that he could sing. I never saw Les Miserables. I never really seen it. I hope I said that right. But I never saw it, so I didn't really know that he could sing. But he blew me away of how good of a singer he was. And it started off really great. Like, most musicals, you would think that it would be kind of cheesy. The whole soundtrack was amazing. I can't really say I have any bad points, like any bad tips about the movie, but I'm biased. Fuck it. Zendaya was in there and she was giving me life, yo. All them fucking eyebrows. She was just giving it to me, honey. But I did love the movie. All of the songs were great. The dance moves were great. And I'm gonna say this, if they don't win an award, disrespectful. Fucking disrespectful. It was disrespectful. Because they deserved it. They killed it. They killed it. I can't even say that I've really had any favorite song, because all of them was my favorite. Like, every single musical number, the cast members served. It was serving. Zendaya, give her props for doing all of her stunts herself, or majority of her stunts herself. Zach, give him credit definitely, for going out there and killing that fucking trapeze. Like, I mean, he wasn't doing it like Zendaya, but the fact that, they obviously didn't have trapezing in High School Musical, you definitely got to give him credit. And he hasn't been in a musical since High School Musical. He killed that. Hugh Jackman was amazing. Even the little kids who they had in the movie play like the younger star, or like Hugh Jackman's kids in the movie, they did great. They all did great. I didn't really think that I would like Michelle Williams, because I've seen some other stuff of hers and I wasn't really a fan. She just always seemed plain to me, but she did really good. Every cast member did great, and I will see it again. one more thing about the movie that it does have a great message. It's not just about the singing and the dancing. To me, I felt like the message was about accepting yourself and accepting others, because the hardest thing is accepting yourself. It is. When you live in a world of so many judgmental people that tear you down for so long, it's like, even still, people who act like they accept you and they don't, when you finally get the courage to accept yourself, it feels phenomenal. And the powerful song to me that stuck out to me was the song This Is Me, sung by the bearded lady. She did amazing. She really, really did. And that song and that dance number was absolutely incredible. I swear, it made me cry the second time that I watched it, because it just really made me think. Like, for the people who don't understand, everybody has their own problems, but I feel if you have always lived on the upper side of life, never really having to deal with certain problems, then it's really hard for you to understand what the people below you feel. You know, the pretty people of the world who, you know, kind of don't really have to know what it feels like to get tormented or get it looked at weird, or because of the way that you look. Everybody has body issues and everybody has self-esteem issues. But when you completely feel very ugly every day and you get told that by family, friends, when you can walk out in the streets and you feel like people are staring at you, looking at you ugly and laughing at you, it brings you down. It always brings you down. And I feel like if you don't really know what that feels like every day, it's hard. It's hard to relate to the people below you. And when she sang that song, This Is Me, it just really touched me and made me feel that no matter that everybody's looking at you, judging you, I know that there's weird stuff about me that you may not accept. But you're not going to bring me down today. And I cried, because it's like, you're right. You're right. You shouldn't let anybody bring you down about how the way that you feel. Not everybody's going to love the way that you look. But you can't let people make you feel bad for the way that you look. That's how you look. They don't like it, they don't have to look. And she went out there proud, because during that time, you being a woman with a full-on beard like that, and being thick and being big the way that she was, nobody was going to accept that. And she knew that. She was like, I don't care, you can laugh at me, but I'm stronger than you. And the same, and Zendaya's, like, seriously, the movie is incredible. Like, Zendaya's character and the whole Zendaya and Zac Efron, you know, love movement thing, it's really strong. Like, that whole movie is not just, you know, about songs and music. It really has a great message. And if you guys watch the movie, be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Share it to all of your friends, share it to whoever. You know, make sure that you comment. I really appreciate it. Comment and tell me, you know, what message you got out of the video, and, you know, how did you think about it? So guys, let me know. Out.